Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as North High School's Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard posts our national and state colors, and then for the national anthem as performed by the North High Band and Choir. Good evening, and welcome to the 110th North High School commencement exercises. Thank you for being here to celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2015. I stand here tonight with a great deal of pride as I represent the staff of North High, most of which are in attendance. This staff is second to none in their effort, talent, and professionalism. They have shown themselves time and again to be resilient, caring, committed, innovative, and dedicated to their work. Please join me in giving them a thank you round of applause. I would like to give a special thank you to my administrative colleagues, Assistant Principals Dr. Gina Abramson, Jason Anderson, Cheryl Leon, Jed Helwig, and Activities Director Todd Wallert. They are tireless public servants who give your sons and daughters their best each and every day. Again, join me in a round of applause for them. A committee under the direction of Lori McNamara has organized today's commencement. Their aim is to provide a dignified, compact, and memorable program. The support and cooperation of all will assure that this takes place. We ask that you please read carefully and comply with the expectations on the back of your program regarding audience courtesies, picture taking, and allowing names to be heard when receiving diplomas. We will establish and maintain a prompt pace of name reading when diplomas are handed out. We specifically ask you hold your applause and shout outs until the end of the ceremony so that all families can enjoy the moment where a diploma is received by their loved ones. It is now my privilege to introduce Independent School District 622 Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Patty Phillips. This is the 10th time I have led graduation at North, and each time I have introduced Ms. Phillips as my boss. This will be the final time for this, as Ms. Phillips is retiring at the end of this month. I want to personally thank her for her leadership, direction, and support this past decade. I've appreciated the fact that she leads from the heart and that her heart is that of a teacher. Please welcome her to the podium.
Congratulations, class of 2015. You will be tweeted shortly. I asked for one of those sticks for Mother's Day, and this is the first chance I've had to use it. You look polar powerful as the class of 2015 unites for the last time as a class in those gorgeous red robes, with the memorable marching music of pomp and circumstance from our band, and the air of pride and smiles from your family and friends as you receive those awesome high fives and handshakes from your teachers and the staff at North High as you entered Aldrich Arena. It's been 10 times I've watched this happen, and it never ceases to give me goose pimples. I love it. It's my pleasure to be able to introduce tonight's honored guests. Guests, please stand when I call your name, and please hold your applause until all the guests have been introduced. Assistant Superintendent Troy Miller was a 622 student and principal at Webster Elementary School. He now oversees our teaching and learning department and supervises our principals. We have 6 of our 7 board members tonight. One school board member, Caleb Anderson, the newest member of our board, was not able to make it as he had a death in his family. These 6 board members will be giving you your diplomas tonight, and they are elected officials who set the academic, policy, and financial direction of our district, and they put you students at the heart of every single decision that they make. Our school board chair is Teresa Auger. Our vice chair is Steve Hunt. Our clerk is Nancy Livingston. Our treasurer is Michelle Yenner. And we have director Amy Coburn and director Becky Navy. Let's give them a round of applause. My graduation was 47 years ago, and I don't remember a single word that the speaker said that night, and I was the speaker. So I really thought, this is my last graduation. I want to really leave the class of 2015 with something memorable, something short and sweet, some short and sweet advice. So a message came to me yesterday as I walked into Eagle Point Elementary School, and if any of you follow my tweets, I tweeted about it yesterday. I looked down on the sidewalk and I saw these short, sweet words of advice that a young child at Eagle Point had boldly scrawled on the sidewalk in white chalk. I love the advice so much. As I said, I tweeted it. The 3 rules of life, graduates. Remember this when you leave North High and go out into the world. 3 rules of life. Number 1, smile. Number 2, be happy. And number 3, have fun. I would add, use your unique gifts and find work that you love, because we spend the majority of our adult lives at work. So if you find work that you love, you will smile, be happy, and have fun at work. And I think you'll notice that your teachers and the staff at North High have fun and love their work. So are those words memorable? I don't know. I checked it out with 3 fifth grade classes when I walked into Eagle Point Elementary. They were practicing for their 5th grade graduation. And I gave them the 3 rules for a happy life, and they spit the points right back to me in perfect unison. 1, smile. 2, be happy. 3, have fun. Then I did the same with a couple of kindergarten classrooms, and they did the same. So, class of 2015, what are the 3 rules of life? 1, 2, 3. Wishing you health and much happiness as you start the next chapter of your lives. Go Polars!
Thank you. North High School began giving a Distinguished Alumni Award in 1983. I am honored tonight to announce North High's 33rd recipient of the award, 1989 graduate Dr. Gina Abrahamson. Gina, upon graduation from North, continued her education at the University of Wisconsin at Stout, graduating in 1993 with a Bachelor of Science degree in Marketing and Education. Graduate work followed with a master's degree in vocational education from the University of Minnesota in 1997, and then a doctorate in educational leadership from St. Mary's University of Minnesota in 2005. Gina started her life's work as an educator at Matamita High School in 1993. She returned to her alma mater in 1998 as a dean of students before becoming an assistant principal in 1999. Gina continued in this position until recently when opportunity guided her elsewhere. She assumed the role of interim principal this past October at Carver Elementary School, and then in April, Gina was named as principal of Coward Elementary, a position she will assume July 1st. It is very timely for Gina to be named as North Distinguished Alumni as she closes one chapter of her career and begins another. Her imprint on North is wide-ranging and very influential. Virtually every program, policy, and procedure has her stamp on it. I know I speak for the entirety of the North staff in just saying a simple thank you and well done. Gina, in her personal and private lives, is a relationship person above all else. Every family has a certain someone who holds things together. Gina is that person for her extended family. Her own family includes husband Brian, daughter Riley, and now we would like to hear from her. Please join me in welcoming the 2015 North Distinguished Alumni, Dr. Gina Abrahamson, to the podium.
Thank you for this honor. As a graduate, a resident, and employee of the district, it means a lot to me. The road to success, while worth every step, is long, and there are times along the way when you just need a pick-me-up. I know for me, like many of you sitting there today, those people to give you that pick-me-up were the teachers at North High. My teachers throughout the school district taught me, loved me, and pushed me to do my best. Behind every success story are those people who helped make it happen. One of my biggest influences growing up, besides my parents, was the District 622 teachers and staff. Thank you, teachers, for all that you do. You truly change lives, make lifelong impressions, and inspire. I am lucky to say that you are my friends as well as my colleagues. For the past 15 years, I have had the opportunity to plan graduation. Most of these years were with Lori McNamara. Class of 2015, you are my last class that both myself and Miss McNamara will plan for. Miss McNamara started planning graduation in September, and both of us are finished in June as we see the last graduate cross the stage and receive their diploma. I wanted to publicly thank Lori for the incredible amount of time and effort that she puts into making this ceremony so dignified and smooth. Lori McNamara is in the black dress. Please help me in thanking her. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2015.
Will the seniors who will be performing with either the band or choir join their group at this time? Speakers, please make your way to the platform.
Choir song this evening is Omnia Soul, which is in Latin, and some of the refrain is in Latin, so I would like to kind of give you the meaning of the lyrics of the refrain. The sun warms everything, even when I am far away. Love me faithfully, and know that I am faithful. Though we mature and move on, part of us is staying in the hearts and minds of those we love.
To the seniors, I can't thank you enough for this wonderful opportunity. It truly is dear to my heart. I have very mixed emotions as I stand up before you today. Certainly joy in what you've accomplished, but sadness that you're moving on. The reality is I've known many of you since elementary school, some of you a little bit longer, and truly this is a wonderful opportunity for me. I want you to realize this moment is a measurement of your success. And we want that success to continue and blossom. But there are a lot of struggles out there. There are a lot of problems. There are a lot of issues that you're going to run into. And for that very reason, I felt like I needed to prepare you just a little bit more. So I've created the North Polar Real World Survival Kit. I know I should have worked on the packaging a little bit, but I didn't have enough time. The fact is, there's one for each of you as you leave today. And in here are 7 essential items that you're going to need throughout life. Think of it like a little bag of tools for your future. No matter what, you're going to take a risk. And anytime you take a risk, whether it's from a broken heart or a skinned knee, you're going to need a Band-Aid. There's a Band-Aid in here, just for you. Now, please realize that you might need a little Neosporin to make sure that you don't get it infected. The reality is, when you go into life, you're going to take risks, and you're going to get hurt. And we want to make sure that you realize that you need to take risks. It's important, because that's what brings you success. Secondly, you need to realize you're going to make mistakes, and your parents and the guardians and teachers and friends won't always be there for you. You're going to need an opportunity to have a little redo. For that reason, there's an eraser. It gives you an opportunity to erase those little mistakes that you've had. Now, please, there's not enough eraser for the great big ones, or even a lot of little small ones, so please use it sparingly. It's important to understand that mistakes sometimes lead you to more problems. And for that reason, life doesn't go always as planned. I wanted to give you something that if you needed to draw a new future for yourself, you had that opportunity, and you'll find a pencil inside for that very reason. Now, if the lead breaks, understand that might be a sign you're going the wrong direction. Money will be a concern for a variety of reasons. You may feel like you have no worth, no value. There's a penny inside that represents you being a polar. You will always have something, no matter what. Being hungry is a struggle for many. It may have happened to you or somebody you know. For that very reason, I thought that you needed some food in here for your journey in life. There's one noodle. Please do not ask me to cook it for you. The next item really isn't for you. It's for your family and friends who helped you get here. It's for the sacrifices they made. They went to all the plays and the concerts and the games and the competitions. They had that little friendly reminder to get your homework done, or it might have been a strong-handed reminder to get your homework done, but they helped you get here. For that reason, there's a Kleenex. It is their graduation, too. Finally, when you go out in the world, you need to find where you fit in. Where's your place? I thought it was important that I put in a puzzle piece. Now, I'm assuming I'm going to be here in 10 years. Mr. Nelson, are we good? And I have the missing pieces. So in 10 years at your reunion, I would love for you to put it back together. I'll bring the missing pieces. We'll make a little get-together of it. And that would be wonderful. These are the 7 essential tools that you're going to need to help you in life. And I hope you take these as you leave today. And remember, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, you're a North Polar. I want to thank you for this opportunity in class of 2015. I truly, truly appreciate it. Remember, be careful out there. Thank you.
Good evening, North High graduates, staff, families, and honored guests. I'm given the honor today to speak to all of you about a significant event in our lives, graduation. Music is something that is able to teach us many lessons through subtle messages. Let me start off by saying that John Lennon was a dreamer, and he was right. He is not the only one. We all have our own aspirations and desires. Some of us may not have figured out exactly what these are yet, but there's still lots of time. As for me, I answer to everyone simply that I want to become a pediatrician and own a dog. But it's not that simple. Just like anyone else's dream, I want to help and show empathy to others. Some of us are afraid we'll be unable to achieve these dreams. Bobby McFerrin explains that, in our lives, expect some trouble, but when you worry, you make it double. Although it's okay to be concerned about how things will go, being overly anxious usually ends up causing more of an issue. High school is a foundation to many of our dreams. At times it grew difficult. There were multiple tests in a day, many essays and projects due, activities to attend and have fun at, friendships to develop, and only one of ourselves to accomplish it all. Nobody said it was easy. No one said it'd ever be this hard. Coldplay understood the feeling that we all experienced. High school was a new adventure, which we had no idea what was in the store for us. The future is now our latest endeavor. Through all of your hard work and dedication, you are one step closer to achieving that personal goal of yours. Dreams are just one part of who we are as a person. We are all unique individuals, and everyone has a story to tell, their own song, if you will. Watsky remarks that there's 7,046,000,000 people on the planet, and most of us have the audacity to think that we matter. I'm saying today that you all do matter, every single one of you. Everyone has followed a different path to get to where we are today. I would love to hear every single one of your stories because I'm sure I would learn something from every individual one. You all bring a one-of-a-kind perspective to everything. You, as an individual, view and experience many things that I have not, and I wish I could know and understand them. As you continue your life song after today, I recommend you take some advice from Tim McGraw. Live like you were dying. To have interesting songs to tell and reflect on, we'll have to live like we were dying. Maybe you aren't proud of who you are and the choices you made in your song already. Maybe you have dark parts of your life you'd rather not talk about. To that, I say you should repeat some words said by Christina Perry. I'm only human. We all have made mistakes, and that is just a part of who we are. Remember that there is no one else like you and that you have made an impact on somebody's life. To everyone that is not satisfied with who they are, I ask what the Smiths did. When will you accept yourself? Part of our stories involves regrets. I'm not a perfect person. There's many things I wish I didn't do. As stated by Hoobastank, we all have something we regret, but there is more to come in our story. After you've done something you regret, you reach a low point. After feeling as though we were a failure, there were people to help us up. Bill Withers exclaims, "We all need somebody to lean on." Sorry, that's the only one I can do confidently. I hope I could be that person at one point in time since I've met you. I would not be where I am without some very special people taking part in my life. Whenever there was just too much going on, these people took notice. They took time to listen and help me with my problems by doing whatever they could. You have raised me up to more than I can be, Josh Groban explains. The only reason I was able to be successful was through the help of these wonderful people. We can't create our songs alone. We need others to support us, as Howie Day explains. Even the best fall down sometimes. It took me a long time to figure out exactly who these people were. As a very sociable person, you've now heard that I like to meet many different people, but I couldn't tell who my lifelines were. The Rembrandts taught me an important lesson when opening the TV show Friends. When it hadn't been my day, my week, my month, or even my year, these special friends told me, I'll be there for you. If there's something I can leave you with today, I'd want it to be this. Appreciate those who have helped you along the way. Take a moment right now to think about who this is in your life. Thank and show gratitude to the people who helped you with your song. Imagine Dragons explains, if you love somebody, better tell them while they're here, because they just might run away from you. These people know who they are, who've impacted my life. I'd like to take this opportunity to say that I love you and thank you for all that you've done for me. They've helped us in the past and now are ready to support us through our future. As Owl City sings, we're out on the verge of the rest of our lives tonight. Your song is just beginning, and there's so much potential for it to grow after today. With enough passion and drive, we can all create an amazing song. Fun exclaims, we can burn brighter than the sun. Time seems to pass quicker for us now. After today, who knows where we'll all end up? As a member of yearbook throughout high school, I wanted to create memories to look back upon. Years from now, we can look back and say what Emblem 3 has. Seems like yesterday, we were running around town together. Even though we could be miles apart, we'll all remember the great times we've had in high school. Bill Medley and Jennifer Warren sang it well. I've had the time of my life. Graduation is a milestone in our lives that we should all be very proud of. My Chemical Romance helps me to say, the hardest part of this is leaving you. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2015.
Thank you, parents, staff, family, and friends, for joining all of us seniors here today. Fleetwood Mac says it all. You can go your own way. Go your own way. With those wise words, I discovered my message to all of you today. Go your own way. Because that's what life's about. All right, anyways. You can go your own way. With those wise words, I discovered my message to all of you today. Wow. You know, it's a really good idea to have note cards. Because let me tell you, I am blanking. But that's okay because, you know, I'm gonna go my own way. All right? Bear with me here while I go my own way. I discovered my message to all of you here today. Knowing not only what I wanted to say, but what I didn't want to say. I didn't want to stand up here and tell you about all the fun times high school held and all the memories we shared. I got this. Because my experiences were not the same as your experiences, and high school cannot be represented by one perspective. Just kidding. Instead, I would like to focus on the future. As the marvelous Christine McPhee says, why not think about the times to come and not about the things you've done? Because these past 4 years in no way represent who you are or who you're going to be. I don't pretend to know any more about the future than any of you. However, anyone can tell you the future is bound to hold chances, choices, and consequences. All any of us can do is figure out which consequences are ours to learn from, which chances are ours to take, and which decisions are ours to make. Now, I've made a choice to take a chance on all of you here today, not only not bringing notes, but no matter what the consequences, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm Ginger MC and I'm on the track, about to hit you with a heart attack. I may be from the dirty, but that don't mean smack. Now, who knows what the future holds for any of us? Maybe my future holds a killer rap career. It's not something I've been pursuing, but at this point, that doesn't matter. Because who you are and who you're going to be in no way is defined by these past 4 years. Who knows what the future holds? High school is just one stepping stone on the long way ahead of each of you. That being said, congratulations, class of 2015, because now, more than ever, your opportunities are endless. So enjoy life and go your own way!
On behalf of the staff of North High School, I am pleased to present the North High School class of 2015 as having completed the requirements for a diploma from North High School and Independent School District 622.
Graduates, teachers, parents, invited guests, and colleagues. Wow, what a big day for our graduates. As your Board of Education, we couldn't be happier or prouder of you. Our message tonight is brief. If you are at all apprehensive about what lies ahead, rest assured knowing that you are ready for anything. And remember, the best way to predict your future is to create it. Your education foundation is strong. We saw to that. Your opportunities were many, and you are prepared to enter this next phase of life after senior year. So savor every adventure. And as Mark Twain once said, sing like no one's listening, love like you've never been hurt, and dance like nobody is watching, and live like it's heaven on earth. Our wish for you is find a dance floor, be successful wherever life should lead you. And now, let's hand out those diplomas.
Gentlemen, I don't know if he saw this, they just brought this up, and then if you can just flip the cards. Oh, okay.
Eduardo Acevedo.
Majd Iser Abelrish.
Tyler Joseph Alapuerto.
Anthony Joseph Acosta.
Cole Jason Anderson.
Harley Dalton Anderson.
Shelby Lillian Anderson.
Zachary John Anderson.
Daunt Abibi Araya.
Alex Avalos.
Gwendolyn Rose Ide.
Jordan Joseph Babo.
Alexa Jacqueline Backlund.
Claire Gail Elizabeth Batesold.
Elvin Baez.
Todd Joseph Baker.
Morgan Thomas Barker.
Aaron Thomas Bielka.
Taylor Christine Becker.
Zachary Alexander Bagordis.
Evan Michael Bell.
Lauren Mee Benatti.
Autumn Jade Motor.
Laura Marie Bishop.
Dion Jermaine Benson.
Dominique Dawn Block.
Lyshawn B.
Anthony Andrew Bowman.
Samuel James Blees.
Jack Thomas Bonko.
Haley Elizabeth Blum.
Christopher Lee Bowman.
Emily Catherine Bonin.
Taylor Renee Boyles.
Jeremy Douglas Borchert.
Tanel Joy Brannon.
Anthony Michael Boyer.
Destiny Trinae Brown.
Sean Kelly Bradford.
Miranda Lynn Bundy.
Kevin Matthew Brannon.
Damaris Cabrera.
Jeremy Raymond Breister.
Margaret May Cantlin.
Jacob Davis Bryan.
Joseph Charles Carroll.
Michael Douglas Berg.
Giselle Castillo.
Connor Christian Campbell.
Angela Starr Chamberlain.
Cole Philip Carlson.
Miranda David Chartrand.
Colin Michael Casson.
Brandon Michael Christensen.
Gabrielle Marie Cave.
Nelson Everett Church.
Kang Chang.
Tatiana Larae Cloud.
Calvin Tao Chuan.
Meshach Hezekiah Cole.
Kyle Stewart Christopher.
Michael Maurice Collins.
Philip Samuel Claypool.
Franklin Andreas Cordero.
Amanda Rose Cody.
Kyrie Loretta Cox.
Matilda Geneva Cook.
Bailey Ann Culver.
Josephine Sylvia Cottrell.
Holly Ann Dacone.
Logan Thomas Cramlett.
Tanner Allen Dalzell.
Jessica K. Cusick.
Rachel Elizabeth Danko.
Joe Thomas Dahlberg.
Samuel Douglas Degerman.
Lyric Dampier.
Kimberly Marie Delvaux.
Madeline Marie Davis.
Brittany Marie Delvaux.
Madison Alexa Del Castillo.
Marty Cack Din.
Shannon Rose Demuth.
Kyle Thomas Dreyer.
Stephen Joseph Dick.
Samantha Joe Dudek.
John Daniel Donovan.
Demarcus Lamont Dion Dugas.
Fatia Mohammed Dubab.
Matthew Michael Dvorak.
Elizabeth Rose Dufek.
Zachary William Economy.
Hang T. Duong.
Holly Beth Elwanger.
Jordan Andrew Eckhoff Bennett.
Lori Tan Erlinson.
Spencer Andrew Engman.
Bronte Grace Gabrielle Evans.
Malik Shaid Evans.
Matthew Charles Ewalt.
Samuel Wyatt Farley Stickney.
Sarah Elizabeth Fashingbauer.
Samuel Isaac Figueroa.
Elena Catherine Fisher.
Daniel David Fitzgerald.
Tori Ann Fitzgerald.
Shane Mitchell Flanagan.
Abigail Jane Flom.
Madeline K. Frick.
Stefan Kwando Frimpong.
Emily Rose Geving.
Nicholas Lee Gilbert.
Marissa Muriel Gill.
Leah Nicole Gillen.
Samantha Gillette.
Abby Rebecca Glaus.
Amy Marcella Glaus.
Shaylin Deborah Dominique Glover.
Andrew William Gooder.
Shelby Mary Graves.
Dominic Joseph Hadritz.
Carrie Elizabeth Hagedorn.
Jonah Eugene Hale.
Tyler Joseph Hamilton.
Zachary Mark Hamlin.
Nicholas Gimua Hang.
Kevin Hansen.
Mackenzie Lynn Hansen.
Teresa Rayvon Hardiman.
Elizabeth Rianne Hare.
Camonte Chris Harris.
Vincent Anthony Harview.
Abigail Catherine Hoskin.
Adam Edward Hayes.
Julia Christine Heimer.
Allison Renee Hengel.
Kyle John Henshaw.
Matthew Key Herr.
Gaosheng Catalina Her.
Gordon Michael Hess.
Nathan Tufong Her.
Jelena Day Heeb.
Tristan Chenglong Her.
Maipong Himtan.
Alexandra Nolana Hicks.
Julie Ann Hanza.
Amisha Rochelle Higgs.
Katrina Marie Hunt.
Teresa Jean Hofeld.
Tiffany Florence Hines.
Benjamin Joseph Horstman.
Antonio Edward Jackson.
Natalie Ann Huntley.
Skylar James Jacobs.
Anthony Michael Inda.
Randy Travis Jensen.
Allison Leah and Sarah.
Nurzayan Zawana Kamarudin.
Deshawn DJ Vontrell Jackson.
Morphin Adam Kang.
Erica Tegan Jacobson.
Megan Karen Knutson.
Madeline Christine Johnson.
Caitlin Kalia Kong.
Karan Isaiah Jones.
James Anthony Kranz.
Kyle John Kane.
Mitchell Allen Krieger.
Fokua Kong.
Luke Joseph Kubatowitz.
Tyler John King.
Taylor Mitchell Lane.
Alyssa Marie Kraft.
Maria Meliza Lara Perez.
Clara Rose Krenz.
Zachary Allen Lazan.
Jason Thomas Croning.
Kevin Tang Lee.
Yogita Lachminaran.
Sue from Korea Lee.
Brent Daryl Lemire.
Michael Scott Lepola.
Zana Las.
Catherine Lopez.
Kachia Lee.
Lu Kang Ethan Lore.
Mai Nong Lee.
Keyshawn Maurice Lovelace.
Brett Robert Lehman.
Catherine Michelle Luring.
Jack Thomas Linnell.
Caitlin Nicole Makovic.
Lindsay Beth Long.
Bradley William Marr.
Lily Kanog Lore.
Demetrius Denico Luera.
Mai Lore.
Alexis J. Martin.
Lindsay Renee Lowy.
Anastasia Cruz Martinez Bryant.
Dennis Merriman.
Allison Nicole Martin.
Haven Marzatelli.
Samantha Amaris Martin.
Matthew James Marshall.
Shayla Ardell Martinson.
Aaliyah Marie Morose.
Danielle Khalifa McCree.
Jason William Matheson.
Sean Tu Meek.
Nathan Wesley McDonald Jr.
Maverick David Meister.
Alyssa Marie McGoy.
Ashley Ann Miller.
Claire Deckert McNamara.
Taja Carice Miller.
Matthew Isaiah Madrano.
Caitlin Ann Mix.
Brianna Melismon.
Monica Moctezuma Mendoza.
Andrew Michael Mitchell.
Alexander Thomas Mogren.
Ian Scott Miller.
Andrew Timothy Mullahan.
Emily Elizabeth Mix.
Charles Edward Moore.
Amal Mohammed.
Marshall Colin Moore.
Adriana Raylyn Moore.
Kashua Carey Moore.
Natalie Marie Morris.
Malia Jolie Moore.
Lisa Mua.
Travis Andrew Mulvihill.
Christian Chong Mua.
Kalia Nelson.
Mackenzie Quinn Murphy.
Wade Andrew Nelson.
Erin Elizabeth Naughton.
Brennan J. Nisvasho.
Alexander Matthew Nelson.
Natalie Ann Newman.
Carly Joe Nestrud.
Hannah Marie Nicosia.
Paul Robert Nettleton.
Natasha Renee O'Brien.
Dustin the Wynn.
Abdullah Mohammed Omar.
Maria Marta Novak.
Avery John Ostertag.
Monica Lynn Overfrank.
Haley Catherine Pagani.
Vincenzo A. Orsello.
Duck the Pham.
Alicia Carolina Padilla.
Brian Daniel Pittman.
Amber Marie Palmer.
Brittany Elizabeth Posh.
Avery Joseph Peterson.
Ryan Michael Quist.
Adam Track Fan.
Tiana Monet Register.
Samantha Jean Podgorski.
Jackson Alexander Renslow.
Daniel Aquino Pua.
Joseph Patrick Rice.
Gabrielle Ann Reeve.
Abby Johanna Reeser.
April Reyna.
Janelle Patricia Robass.
Benjamin Calvin Richardson.
Ryan James Rodriguez.
Georgie Susan Robass.
Kyle Joseph Ronsberg.
Amanda Marie Rockenbach.
Jillian Rowe.
Emily Rose Ronsberg.
Erasmo de Jesus Ruiz Valdavanos.
Tyler John Ronsberg.
Kayla Kathleen Russ.
Nathan Robert Rubelke.
Marisa Ray Schalz.
Ella Sophia Rokalainen.
Brendan Michael Schmitzer.
Nejoni Lee Sandquist.
Joseph Lewis Skull.
David Jonathan Scheid.
Zachary Thomas Semlak.
Samantha Josephine Showalter.
Kyle Keeney Shipman.
Monique Vanessa Shuna.
Alexa Lily Squire.
Terry Mark Seidel.
Gwen Michelle Smith.
Maggie Rose Samoinis.
Noah Stanton.
Jacqueline Beverly Shetka.
Ryan David Starr.
Akeem Sirleaf.
Jacob Brian Steckler.
Anna Marie Elizabeth Smith.
Sydney Irene Steinmaus.
Isaac Lee Smith.
Alec Nicholas Stifter.
Tanaya Brianna Smith.
Alexander James Stone.
Justin Allen Stoff.
Roxana Emma Jean Tatro.
Kelly Elizabeth Steinberg.
Olga Lydia Tella Bustamante.
Jamie Lee Stepanek.
Jali Joseph Tao.
Anna Elise Stolte.
Milena Tao.
Gabriel Joseph Super.
Christian Chusang Tusal Chai.
Michael Tefera.
Ellen Mema Thomas.
Gauchia Tao.
Zanab Oloadamilola Tiamiu.
Jerry Tao.
Caleb Darren Trask.
Emerald Bay Thole.
Austin Martinez Tui.
Hannah Elizabeth Thompson.
Miranda Page Valenciano.
Glenn Haley Torres.
Alan Fahumua Vang.
Yang Tao.
Anthony Yupang Vang.
Nicole Alexandra Turnquist.
Cecilia Vang.
Rayvon Q. Towns.
Kangming Vang.
Randy Danielle Trigg.
Tiffany P. Vang.
Amanda Ann Vannert.
Eric Nicholas Varon.
Amanda Gingja Vang.
Shayla Vasquez Lopez.
Avita Sutia Vang.
Gao Shang Carolyn Vu.
Dimitri Vang.
Kalila Kia View.
Manua Vang.
Kelly Ann Wagenbach.
Vang Fong Peter Vang.
Travis John Warling.
Augustus James Varland.
Nicole Christine Waskowski.
Jolie Mae Bergman Vibar.
Matthew Patrick Weldon.
Alan Nia Vo.
Ryan William Westling.
CJ Kashiab Vu.
Ashley Jordan Wiederhold.
Nevena Vukamanovic.
Jacob Marshall Weirstead.
Caitlin Ashley Wan.
Denasia Nabu Williams.
Madeline Ann Warzika.
Simone Gabrielle Woods.
Chidama Monica Warurocha.
Newton Chemeng Shang.
Ariana Monet Weldon.
Yingqi Fly Ya.
Emily Sue Westemeyer.
Fuchichua Franklin Yang.
Samuel John Whitaker.
Levi Yang.
Sean Michael Wheeler.
Patrick Yang.
Brian Patrick Wilkie.
Tommy Vang Yang.
Heather Danielle Winner.
Yang Yang.
Emily Miley Zhang.
Mary Adu Yebois.
Priscilla Kaumi Zhang.
Austin Vith Yin.
Damian Andrew Yang.
Justin Vith Yin.
Kelly Kua Yang.
Kevin Kathleen Zeipelt.
Nelson Nu Yang.
Jordan Kathleen Zupan.
Taiyang Kelly Yang. Victoria King Yang. Johnny Yabanez. Huda Yusuf. Mara Zimmermans.
Congratulations, class of 2015!